Welcome to the channel, guys. Welcome to the hair experience. I am Curtis, your guide to get your hair back on your head. Why am I singing today? It's a good day. It's nice weather. Anyways, myhairexperience.com's got a lot of the tutorials, YouTube videos, FAQs are good to read. The ebooks are there, guys. Ebooks are key. The knowledge is key to this. The more you know. You guys have seen that commercial, the more you know. It's absolutely true. Also, hairbymhe.com is where you get your hair products, supplies, cleaners, starter kits, things like that. Use that coupon code MHE20 to save 20% off of your hair. Still there. All right, now on to it. Today we're talking about something that probably never even crossed your mind, okay? And it's gonna be something that is a major deal, okay? It's contamination, which you guys saw on obviously the preview of the name of the video. It's contamination. And what am I talking about, okay? Contamination is a huge factor when it comes to application of the base, okay? When you're putting the base on your head, the bond can only function the way the bond is made and is supposed to function in a perfect environment of cleanliness. Now, I don't mean dirty. I'm not saying anybody's dirty. I'm not saying your head's dirty. What I'm saying is contamination could be dirt. It could be sweat. It could be oils. But more than likely, if you're doing, if you're obviously in your AC house, and you're trying to put your unit on, and you're running into complications or failures with your bond, more than likely the culprit is chemical-based contamination. Shampoo residue on the unit that you left behind. Conditioner on the unit. These are all things that are going to be left behind. Adhesive removers, conditioner, leave-in conditioner, shampoo, too much scalp protector, which I ran into that myself yesterday. There's a multitude of things that can be contaminants that can cause a problem. And you're gonna say, Curtis, how do I get rid of that? How do I make it work right? I'll get to that in just a second. There's another part of contamination, like when you're doing a hairline cleanup, for instance, okay? You're going to be spraying either a lace release or adhesive remover to get that hairline to come up, okay? God, why did my nose start itching? I hope I don't have a boogie. Anyways, you guys know I don't edit anything out. So if you're using an adhesive remover, let's say it's a citrus-based adhesive remover or whatever, and some of that stays on the back side of the lace, okay? You sprayed it on, you got your unit up, you're doing your hairline redo, you put it back down, you glue it back down, it comes up the next day. If some of that product stayed in the hair, let's say, all right, it is going to work its way back down and then, lo and behold, break down the solvent-based adhesive, and it's going to cause an adhesion problem. That's a big deal. And we're going to tell you a way to kind of get around that, okay? The next thing is when you're doing your unit, taking it fully off and putting it back on, you do not want to condition the unit prior to installation. There is a way to do it now. You can condition the hair from the top side, okay, and lightly put conditioner into the hair, turn the lace unit over and rinse it that way. Really is not going to work perfect, okay? It's really not going to work perfect, all right? Don't use conditioner. Just don't use conditioner. That's why when you buy a unit from me, the instructions say to wash it twice. Do not use conditioner. You are going to condition the hair once your bond has cured after 24 hours. Then condition. You can use some leave-in conditioner, but go super light on it because you don't want it to get through the base material into the adhesive while it's trying to cure. The biggest deal to this is a clean scalp and a clean base. And the way that I have found to do that, we're going to talk about it just redoing the hairline first, and we're going to talk about, this is so simple and so stupid. You're going to say, Curtis, really? You just wasted my 5 minutes of my life for you to tell me this? Yes, basically I did. When you want to do your hairline, okay, you're going to take a Q-tip. And I think you guys have seen me in a video before. You'll take the Q-tip, take your rubbing alcohol, get your Q-tip wet with the rubbing alcohol, get you a corner that's coming up on your unit. It could be a poly or a lace. It does not really matter. No adhesive remover in this step, guys. None. Zero. All right? You're going to take that Q-tip and you're going to put it in to where you see your edge or whatever coming up. And then you're going to roll that Q-tip against the grain all the way down with that rubbing alcohol on it, and it's going to start the bond to break down slowly but surely, okay? You'll do that in both directions. No adhesive remover, okay? And then once you get it back, then you're going to clean it with your cotton ball. Make sure that obviously the alcohol will dry out. Clean it with your cotton ball, and then the very last step before you do anything, rubbing alcohol on a cotton ball. And I've told you, I've said this 1,000 times probably before, and it's also in the books. Don't super soak the cotton ball, but get enough rubbing alcohol on the cotton ball for it to be on there, and you can feel it on your scalp. And when you do this, okay, let's say your scalp is here. You're just gonna before this, take your rag, make sure your scalp is dry, make sure you get all the contamination off that you can with the rag so you're not irritating your scalp. It's the biggest thing, we don't wanna irritate the scalp. Then take the rubbing alcohol on the cotton ball, the very last step before you put your scalp protector on, and then your bond. Just rub it in a downward or backward, but don't do this because you'll irritate the scalp. You really don't want to do this back and forth stuff because rubbing alcohol dries the skin. It's really not good for your skin. Now I do hear that, okay, my ADD started kicking. Let's go back a little bit. You'll do that and then you'll do the same thing on the unit base itself. Get the unit base and just stroke down it, okay? Single strokes and then maybe one more, not super soaked with alcohol. Let that dry. Let your head dry, okay? Make sure your AC is turned down and you're not sweating. That will also, that's a contaminant too. If you're sweating, the bond will not stick. Now I have heard guys and heard from guys, a few guys that have said once they clean their head with rubbing alcohol, their body starts to produce oils instantly because it's trying to repair what you just did to it. Totally plausible. I guarantee it happens, okay? I'm hot. I'm like sweating. It's hot in here. Anyways, what you do then is do one more step of rubbing alcohol lightly. You've waited probably 10 minutes. Do one more step. And then start doing your adhesive stuff. Your scalp protector and then your adhesive. So important for any bond out there to have a clean place to be able to stick to get the best results at the end of the day. And you guys know that I'm not sponsored by Walker. I don't even sell Walker products, okay? But I will tell you that Walker Sport Active or Sport Max or Max Sport or whatever, I think it's, yeah, Walker Max Sport Scalp Protector is a great product. It will make, from what it says on the literature, on the thing, that it will make a bond cure instantly. You ain't got to worry about sweating the first 24 hours. You ain't got to worry about it. The bond has cured within, say, 5 or 10 minutes. That's huge. So, guys, if you do something, try to do your bond and your redos in the evening. Even if you use the Walker Max Sport Scalp Protector, do it in the evening before you go to sleep. That way it can have some curing time and some kind of time to get solid where it's not going to give you any problems. I hope that information helps, guys. I know it helps me. I don't have bond problems. I mean, my bond in the summer is 5 to 7 days. I do my hairline redo, and every 2 weeks I take my unit off. On a little side note, I was experimenting last night, and I really ran into complications. I have a serious hairline complication that I don't even know. You guys will see it on camera. I don't even know if I fixed it or not. But I was trying... The Walker Max Sport is what I was sampling and using and trying to do some experimenting with. The dabber on the top gets nasty, so I cleaned it out with alcohol. Okay, I just put a little alcohol on it, cleaned it out. But the flow ended up being way higher than it ever was before, so a lot of this product was coming out, okay? So I said, you know what, screw it. I'm gonna try it. Okay, I've got all this, it wasn't a lot, it was more than normal, but it wasn't a lot. It was probably double what normal is. I'm gonna try this to see what happens. You guys know I like to pass on good information if I get it, and bad too. So I did it, I put it on, and then holy crap, I had the worst time with my hairline. It was like it was wanting to make my skin crinkle together and made my poly unit start folding together in these little weird folds that I've never ran into before. So moral of the story is, don't overuse the scalp protector, guys. Just use a super thin, one coat super thin of the product. That's it. Okay, I hope that information helps, guys. To sum it all up, rubbing alcohol is the last step before you put your unit on, period. That's what I got today, guys. I hope this information that I'm giving you helps. It's the ebooks, mhe.com, myhairexperience.com, and your boy is always here for you. So if you need anything, holler, and we'll see you in a couple of days. Thanks.